Hey, what is up guys? GuitarRock here. Welcome back to another CounterSide video. Alright, so before we start, if you guys are not aware, Global is gonna have CounterSide coming out soon on Steam. So if you guys are not aware, you can pre-register right now on Steam. By pre-register, I think it just means wishlist. So if you guys want the link, I'll provide it to you guys in the description below. So we still don't have any official dates yet, but extremely hype that is coming out, as you can see right here. Coming soon. Alright, no official date yet, but I've already added it to the wishlist. I'm not logged in right now, so I'll leave a link in the description below, and let's jump into today's video. Alright, so today's video, we're gonna talk about what is next for Global. Alright, so if you guys are not aware, I'm just gonna talk about the SSR characters. So let's pull up the old roadmap. So apparently there's a new roadmap coming up, but I'm not sure when that will be released, right? It might be next week, it might be 2 weeks down the road. But I feel like this roadmap that we have in August is still going to be relevant. This is the old one. So as you can see right here, we have a bunch of things. Episode 6 is coming, I believe should be soon. We're going to have Consortium Co-op Battle. Apparently this is coming as well. So a lot of players are upset about the new strategy battle rework. I can see the frustration. It's definitely very, very hard. But I think that's to prepare players for what is coming in this Consortium Co-op Battle. This apparently will happen in every server at the same time, if I'm not mistaken. It will happen in KR, it will happen in C, it will happen in Global as well, it seems like. Because based on what I see, every other server also has planned for, you know, around August. So it's going to be released roughly in the same time or exactly at the same time. So we're gonna have 6 Wings Niobe as Awaken unit coming this month, later this month. Operator Monica is already here. Ifrit S-Tuck is already here, but we still have these two, which is NAIELLE, BLUESTEEL, Mika Star, and also we're gonna have a new counterpass Additive Twins as well, right? And you can see Relic challenges. Wow, this is going to be tough for Global for sure. A lot of players will not be able to do this. I still struggle till today in C server as well for this one. Summer of Destiny, we're gonna have plenty of summer skins coming up, so look forward to that. Other World Delivery Disaster, special investigation for the event episode. We're gonna PC client again, coming should be somewhere this month, hopefully. 100 days event. So let's focus on the SSR characters. Today we're gonna be talking about specifically your blue tickets, what you want to be saving for. A lot of you guys probably, if you guys have been pulling for characters in Global, please, if you haven't already, pull for Ifrit. Alright, Ifrit is probably the best character that you will be able to pull for a while. Alright, so again, I already did my pulls, I got pretty lucky with it, and I hope you guys get lucky with her as well. So Ifrit is going to be one of the better character for a long run actually. So what happens after Ifrit, right? So based on this roadmap, we can notice that there's 2 more SSR that will be released, which is NAIELLE, BLUESTEEL, and Mika Star. So now let's talk about them individually. Alright, first up, let's pull up C server, and then we're gonna talk about Mika Star specifically for sure. Now Mika Star has been reworked I think once, and she's a little bit in an awkward position right now in Global, right? Because there's no need for you to have her. Now why is that? She has an ability that removes sleep from allies when deployed. Now in Global right now, there's not much sleep characters yet. Gravery is not in Global, Lily is not in Global. So is there a need to have Mika Star? Probably not much usage for that. She does a few other things. For example, right here you can see she grants evasion plus 200 to herself and surrounding units. So after using special and ultimate skill, the first basic attack decreases all enemies max HP by 10%. Alright, this is pretty cool as well. And she also have a healing decrease as well, similar to Lee Jisoo. If you guys want to stack alongside with Lee Jisoo, that could be, I don't know, something that you want to go for, like a meme team, decrease a lot of healing, that could be a thing. Alright, special skill, you can see she debuffs, does damage, and also targets lose 10% of their attack. Alright, you can see lots of debuffs right here. At level 5, this target will lose attack plus 25% and seals their skills for 4 seconds, which is pretty cool, right? If you're here for the seal skill, she can be pretty decent, but I still feel like Chifuyu is better and much more accessible to most players. And the ultimate skill, you can see she does AoE damage. The targets are stunned for 4 seconds. Also, she buffs everyone's attack by 25% for 15 seconds. This is not bad. as a buffer, she's not bad. 25% is pretty decent, but a lot of other characters can do similar things. For example, Young Harem. Now, if you don't have Young Harem, she's going to be a very good buffer in your raid teams. If you're trying to get more damage overall, Young Harem is going to be one of the best supporter. But Mika Star probably is going to be the second or third one, depending. Once Skylayfield comes, Mika Star is going to get thrown out of the window because Skylayfield is just a much better buffer overall, right? Now, should you waste your blue tickets for her? My advice is no. I would say skip if you can. And then the other character is going to be NAIELLE BLUESTEEL. Now, between these two, I'm going to argue that NAIELLE is a better character to pick up if you really want to, you really want to pull for someone. I feel like she makes more sense overall, but then again, it also depends on what content you're trying to tackle, right? So let's talk about NAIELLE. So you can see, pretty generic in terms of her abilities. She's good in rush comps. If you're trying to rush down an enemy, danger close, whatever, she can do that, alright? But she's particularly stronger in PvP than PvE. So you can see she has the ability to increase her attack speed is increased by 50% when you deploy her, right? And apparently she has an ability that increases enhanced attack damage in inverse to proportion of her current HP up to 75%, which is insane. The special skill, she charges forward, she seals target skill for 6 seconds. Now 6 seconds is a long time. Mika Star seals for 4 seconds, she seals for 6 seconds, which is longer if you are looking for specifically seal skill, right? And she's also immune to damage for 2 basic attacks after the skill. Now keep in mind she's immune to 2 basic attacks, or 2 hits rather, right? So which is not much. I would rather this be 2 seconds, but again, it's probably not too bad of a immunity for her to be able to sustain longer in a way. Now for comparison, Chifuyu has a skill seal for 5 seconds. If you're looking for skill seal specifically, Chifuyu still does it better in my opinion for PvE. NAIELLE, 1 second extra, but she's also 1 cost more, right? So it's like she's a 4 cost striker compared to Chifuyu, which is a 3 cost striker. So in most cases, NAIELLE doesn't really make much more sense in PvE than Chifuyu if you are looking for skill seal particularly. It also doesn't affect bosses as well. Now ultimate skill, Summon Spirit Swords, inflicts AoE damage on and around the target. She can blind all enemies for 4 seconds after the skill, which doesn't include bosses. Now, she's a very strong PvP character. If you're pulling for NAIELLE, and if you're looking to rush the enemy either with your Albion or New Detroit, she's going to be decent. Alright, she's one of the better choices if you are building a striker team overall, rush teams. But if you care more about PvE, obviously it doesn't really make sense to pull her specifically. You are better off just maybe going for Mika Star between these two, right? So if you want to pull for PvP, NAIELLE is better unit overall. Mika Star, PvE, definitely. But I know Mika Star is going to be much more used in the future. Like in KR, there are some players that try to use Mika Star to prevent the slip. But that's not something that Global has to prepare for like right now. I would rather use safe because I have a feeling next up we're gonna have plenty of good characters coming soon. Like after these 2 characters, we're gonna have most likely Yensing, maybe Veronica even. So those are the characters that you want to look out for. I wouldn't if you are on tight budget, you have limited blue tickets, I wouldn't pull for any of these 2. They're not like a must-have necessarily in any account. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys think. Are you guys planning to pull for them regardless? As always, if you guys haven't already subscribed, give this video a like. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a nice day. Goodbye.